Welcome to the World Citizen YouTube channel. Here you will find magnificent travel guides above the best destination all over the world. In this video we are going to present top 10 best places to visit in Singapore. Before starting, make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more future videos. Because of its unique combination of Asian and European traditions, Singapore is considered to be one of the greatest cities in the world. It was established in 1819 as a British trading colony, but since gaining its independence it has developed into one of the most prosperous city-states in the world and now boasts one of the busiest ports in the world. Elegant colonial buildings can be found coexisting with centuries-old street markets and contemporary high-rises in this city. Even though the local government can be harsh with inhabitants and visitors who act inappropriately, law-abiding tourists who explore this multicultural city can't help but be enthralled by its myriad of fascinating cultures. Number 10. Marina Bay Sands. When it opened in 2010, Marina Bay Sands was the world's most expensive structure, having been constructed at a cost of $5.7 billion, making it the most expensive building in the world at the time. Visitors who are interested in construction expenses will enjoy touring the resort. A luxurious hotel, restaurants, an unending array of stores, a convention center that is one of the largest in Asia, a theater, an art science museum, and other entertainment centers can all be found within the Marina Bay Sands integrated resort. In addition to that, it features an indoor skating rink that uses fake ice. Number 9. Singapore Flyer. The Singapore Flyer is essentially a big Ferris wheel, but with many added perks, the first of which is a breathtaking panorama of the city below. As they fly over the city, the cars have room for up to 28 passengers each. At the time of its opening in 2008, it was the tallest Ferris wheel in the world, reaching a height of 165 meters, 541 feet, into the sky above Singapore. The Flyer can make accommodations for disabled clients traveling in wheelchairs if they are given early notice. The Flyer's station can be found on Marina Bay, and it features 3 floors filled with restaurants, stores, and other amenities. Number 8. Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. The Chinese construct temples dedicated to a diverse range of deities and concepts, but the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple stands out as one of the more peculiar examples. When the idea of constructing a Buddhist temple in Singapore's Chinatown was initially mooted in the late 1980s, the original plan called for the structure to take on a more conventional appearance. It is known today as the Tooth Relic Temple because, at some point in history, it was converted into a shrine for one of Buddha's teeth. The temple, which is situated in the heart of Chinatown, also displays other aspects of the arts and culture practiced by Buddhists in Singapore. Number 7. Night Safari. Nightlife enthusiasts who are fed up with the club scene should make their way to the Night Safari, which has nocturnal creatures rather than party animals as its main attractions. Since it first opened in 1984, it has become one of the most popular tourist destinations in Singapore. Every year, more than 1 million visitors take a tram ride that takes them through 7 of the world's geographical regions. The visitors can also go on a trail walk to learn more about the behaviors of the animals, and another portion has a show about the work that the group is doing to protect endangered species through captive breeding programs. At these 3 restaurants, both the food and the entertainment are themed after what it would be like to live in the jungle or the rainforest. Number 6. Singapore Botanic Gardens. The majority of the Singapore Botanic Gardens are open to visitors without charging admission. The only part of the garden that does so requires visitors to pay is the National Orchid Garden, which is also the most popular attraction there. The garden was the first of its kind anywhere in the world, and it is home to more than 60,000 different species of plants and animals. In addition, there is a children's garden here. Previous guests cannot stop raving about the lush vegetation of the tropical grounds. Number 5. Gardens by the Bay. The Gardens by the Bay is a newer addition to the list of tourist attractions in Singapore, but it is definitely one that amateur and professional gardeners should check out. Gardens by the Bay is a public park located in the heart of Singapore that was created on land that was reclaimed from the sea. It consists of 3 gardens: Bay Central, a garden with a waterfront walk that will eventually connect the other 2 gardens, Bay East, which is opening in phases as sections are completed, and Bay South, the largest garden, which showcases tropical horticulture and includes tree-like structures up to 50 meters, 160 feet, high that dominate the garden's landscape. Bay Central is a garden with a waterfront walk that will eventually connect the other 2 gardens. Bay East is opening in phases as sections are completed. Number 4. Raffles Hotel. The beautiful colonial architecture of the Raffles Hotel is regarded as the face of Singapore. Since it was opened in 1887, it has rapidly become the place to stay in Singapore. Writers Rudyard Kipling, Somerset Maugham, and Ernest Hemingway, among others, have contributed to the hotel's popularity. This hotel is the height of luxury and features 15 restaurants and bars, including the Long Bar, which is credited with being the birthplace of the Singapore sling. The Raffles Hotel is famous all over the world, and one of the reasons for its notoriety is the Sikh doormen who wear traditional garb and introduce tourists to a piece of Southeast Asian heritage. The hotel museum is discreetly located on the 3rd floor of the main building, which is open to the public, although the foyer of the main building is closed off. Number 3. Clarke Quay. Clarke Quay is yet another area of Singapore's history that has been preserved and continues to be a center of activity today. The quay, which is located at the mouth of the Singapore River and is now one of the most popular tourist destinations in Singapore, served as the center of the city's commercial activity in the late 19th century. There is still a lot of activity there now, but it is a different kind of commerce. There are fashionable restaurants, one-of-a-kind stores, pushcart vendors, and other businesses, all of which combine elements of Asian culture and European culture. There is always a market on Clarke Quay, with the exception of the evening hours when the area is filled with trendy nightclubs. Number 2. Resorts World Sentosa. Resorts World Sentosa is a destination in and of itself in the city-state of Singapore. The resort, which is situated on an island off the coast of Singapore's south coast, includes hotels, restaurants, a casino, and amusement parks. In a nutshell, there is something for everyone of any age to enjoy at this location. Because of its proximity to the ocean, this destination is home to a number of marine-themed activities, including an aquarium, a water park, marine life park, and Dolphin Island. Other attractions in Singapore include the nightly entertainment and the Universal Studios Singapore. The casino features a selection of table games as well as 2,400 slot machines. However, patrons should be aware that the establishment has a strict dress requirement policy. The resort has more than 60 different food alternatives for its visitors who are hungry. Number 1. Orchard Road. Orchard Road is the most popular retail district in Singapore, and it is frequently visited by both Singaporeans and visitors from other countries. Orchard Road got its name from the fruit orchards that it led to and is now surrounded on either side by shopping malls, a large number of upscale restaurants, coffee chains, cafes, nightclubs, and hotels. In addition to that, it is the location of the Istana, which is the official house of the President of Singapore. The Christmas decorations along Orchard Street are well known for being extravagant to an extreme, and they include scenes of gingerbread mansions covered in fake snow and reindeer frolicking amid palm trees. That's a wrap for today's video. What are your thoughts on our list? Let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more future videos.